We'll try to fit in something about Pyro did a video generally on the economy and fiat currencies and stuff, so I'd like to do a little bit on that subject. Pyro, I made a video about the currency and how we should maybe go to these different schemes of creating a currency where, like, each retailer would have their own currency and we would trade in their currency for other currency or some of that. I'm saying, no, the more currencies you got, the more chance there is for counterfeit and all that crap. Fuck that. We need real secure money, and the money should really be about its serial number, okay? That's the way to protect the dollar, is to have a serial number. But we got the technology now. We can check your credit card number in milliseconds, and we can do the same thing with our currency now. And so we can test a serial number, make sure there aren't duplicate bills out there, or a bill that's in a bank in New York City isn't at the same time being used in some, Iowa or something, a $50 bill. We can certainly secure the high denomination money. And there's nothing wrong with paper money. There's a real problem, I think, when you tie it to some commodity like gold or oil or some other thing and say the government must not only have that much worth of that stuff in some storage facility somewhere, which would be a complete waste of the commodity. But it doesn't really secure you anything. It doesn't guarantee you anything, because that commodity could become more expensive or less expensive based on how it's, if there's commercial use for it. If all of a sudden gold becomes very valuable because we have a new commercial use for it, all of a sudden our currency is completely fucked up. And the same thing could happen if it's based on some other commodity. So basing it on a commodity is really stupid. All it has to do is represent what it's supposed to represent. If we can guarantee its representation, so we establish what a dollar is equal to at some point, we don't print new ones. The end. Okay? You just don't do it. And the only way you do it is if you deficit spend and you do it right in front of people. And we say right overtly we're creating some more money because the value of our dollar has gotten healthy, so we can afford to print some more money, and the government will use the money and we won't have to tax you directly. We can just print money instead. And as long as it's doing right out in the open in front of everybody and they vote for it, well then fine. But the system we have now, it all happens behind these closed doors. It's all this manipulations with the banks. It's like we give the money to the banks and then they can lend it, and then we sort of write it off the books, and it is a bullshit system the way it is now. But it can be created where it's not a bullshit system. But what's really wrong with our economy is this whole capitalist bullshit. We gotta quit playing this stupid game with these stupid extremes. So let's have a minimum salary and a maximum salary, and build a civilized society that way, because most of the productive work, 99.95%, I would say, of the productive work done in this country is done by people in that middle range. Okay? The extraordinarily wealthy are not doing productive work. Even the very wealthy are not doing productive. They're not making a contribution to society by playing golf, come on, get real. Sitting out in the yacht. They're not building and constructing and making. They're not doing any of that shit. We have a whole culture that's built on crap economy, stuff that doesn't have any lasting value whatsoever. It's a Super Bowl economy. I mean, the event takes place, it's over, it's done. Can't eat it, can't sleep on it, can't do a damn thing with it. You can't cook your fucking dinner tomorrow with it. It's just useless, wasted fucking human energy. And we have a huge ton of wasted human fucking energy. Even little things. I mean, we have an email system, we have an internet system that's full of covered, just littered with lying and shysters. Billions and billions of dollars thrown away, okay? Not only by the criminals sitting there trying to steal your money, but the time you have to waste deleting their nonsense and protecting your computer against it and all this other crap. We have a ton of wasted energy and work built into our economy because we've decided we're going to have this laissez-faire fucking asshole attitude of let criminals be criminals, let liars be liars, let fuckers be fuckers. And fuck that shit. We just end that shit. You do productive work for a goddamn compensation, nothing else, no other fucking arrangements. Fuck middlemen. Let's make the line between production and consumption as straight as fucking possible, and let's give the producers, the real workers, and the goddamn consumers all the goddamn keys to this car. Alright? Nothing for the elitists, nothing for the goddamn robber barons and the rest of them. So fuck it.